YouTubers? This is your cameraman, Dan Drusky, for this new update video for March 31st, 2023, and we're almost heading towards April, and April means like Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Yep. And we really don't have anything like anything happen in Pottsville, like compared to the last previous video I told you about. There was like the accident at 61. There was like the woman who lives next door around this area stole a lot of lottery tickets. Yeah, that's the chaos. And the fact they blown up in Reading at the chocolate factory. And now here's like a little this week's update. Yesterday there was an opening day for the Phillies and the Rangers. That's the baseball team in Philadelphia. Just like with the Yankees in New York, but the Mets were in Miami right now. Yep. I used to be a Mets fan, but now I'm a Philly fan since I moved to Pennsylvania. Yep. And I'm going to let you know, next month is going to be just less on the taping. Who knows? I might be like pretty busy with like fixing up my room and this and that. Yeah, renovating. And I might be busy with my like people coming over, like my family members for my dad and my family member's birthday. Who knows? I don't want to spoil you all the details. So let's get on with some VHS tapes I got when I was in Shenandoah thrift store, and a couple of the things I got in Salvation Army, and no, I didn't get anything from eBay yet. Yep. Let's start with some Disney VHS tapes I got. Let's start with the Disney mini classics of Mickey's Christmas Carol, a 30-minute version. It's a Academy Award-winning featurette in 1983 when Mickey Mouse returned to the screen. Yep. I have Mickey's Christmas Carol with the making of Mickey's Christmas Carol in 2 copies. The original 1984 and 1985 reissue. 85 reprint with the Walt Disney and You promo. Show you what this tape looks like? Yep. It's gotta be in 88 reissue. I think it's in 89. Who the hell knows? I think it's in 89. Then we got Disney's masterpiece of Cinderella in 1995 release. I have the 88 release. And in the previous video I showed you, it was in the tape set that I made about 2 years ago on my previous update video. Yep. I got a plan to put this on eBay. There's an ink label. This tape was printed on June 13th, 1995. When I was still a 205 at the time, right in my graduation at the time. And I got 2 movies from sequels like Alot and Return of Jafar. This is the late 93 release of the Walt Disney's The Classics. One of the last ones to be released before the classics actually faded around that time in the 1990s. Here's what this tape looks like, ink label. And this tape was printed on June 16, 1993. I think I have a Latin tape set. I showed you that 2 years ago when I got it with Cinderella, Snow White, Pinocchio, and Beauty and the Beast at my thrift store right over here at the Salvation Army. Here's Return of Jafar. I think I showed you that 2 years ago in my previous update videos. And this is the mid-94 release. It was made for home video, followed to the original Latin. I know this tape is kind of dusty. This tape was printed on April 4th, 1994, which is on Monday or something when I came back to school. After on Easter Sunday when I was watching Pete's Dragon on the Disney Channel, then all of a sudden the cable went out. It was the days. I got some other children's VHS tapes I got when I was at the thrift store. Here's Chuck Jones animation of Ricky Tikki Tavi, based on the book by Roger Kissling, and it was narrated by Orson Welles. And this is the 1991 reissue of it from Family Home Entertainment. And I'm trying to find the original Ricky Tikki Tavi release in the Big Fat Box release by Family Home Entertainment. Yep. I'll check this tape what it looks like. This is an ex-rental VHS. Hold on. This is an ex-rental from a Hollywood Video somewhere in Pennsylvania. And this tape was a reprint in 1999. Probably from Family Home Entertainment and Artists and Ants or something at that time. And print date was the 38th week of 2000. But I was 15 or 16 years old around that time. Here's Care Bears to the Rescue. And this VHS tape came out around 2002. Same time it was out on DVD. I think I have it on DVD. That is The Magic Mirror, Dry Spell, Camp, Bracelet, Split Directions, and Wedding Bells. That's one of the episodes from the Care Bears first season from CBS. Before it was the Care Bears Family. So what this tape looks like, this is from Sterling Entertainment. That's not Bona Vista, that's for sure. And then here's another Family Home Entertainment VHS, The Velveteen Rabbit, told by Christopher Plummer, based on the book by Marjorie Williams. And this is the 1998 reissue of The Velveteen Rabbit. I showed you the original 1986 tapes that comes with the Rapunzel on from my 2022's birthday update video. And I wish I had the original release of Velveteen Rabbit in the Big Fat Box packaging by Family Home Entertainment. The box kind of faded it. Here's what this tape looks like. They must have cycled it from the 89 label, from Artists and Ant. Got to be from Live Entertainment. This tape was printed on the 7th week of 1998. I was only 13 years old at the time when I liked Abbott and Costello movies or something. Or even the Smurf episodes. And here's You're the Super Bowl, Charlie Brown. That special was going to be broadcast in January of '94 by the NFL. And Charles Schultz. This is from the gas station release from Shell. Yep. I'll show you what this tape looks like. It's in great condition. A little dusty. This tape was printed on November 4th, 1993. I was only 9 years old at the time. And here's a holy grail I found. Like the new Three Stooges cartoon that has Toys Will Be Toys, How the West Was Once, Mummy Boys, and A Plumber's Friend. And it has the live action with the animation thing. When it was did in the 1960s with Curly Joe DeRita. This is hard to find. I couldn't have another copy of it. This is an 85 release by Tips Classics, when it was distributed by a Good Times. Show you what this cassette looks like. Yep. Something you don't see this every day. And you know, I used to rent this out when I lived in Queens at the library in Flesh Meadows back in '95. And I even rent this out again at Palmer West Coast Video, Wheaton Boulevard in Rideau Park. We got more VHS tapes. This one I might be keeping. And here's one of the funny films of '84, the original Police Academy, part of the Warner Brothers 75th Anniversary Collection series. This is the 1997 reissue. It's not the original 1984, the one in the clamshell release. I wish I had that. That's with Steve Guttenberg, W. Bailey. Here's what this tape looks like, vertical label. It's a 97 reprint. This tape was printed on November 12, 1997. That was when I was 13 years old, around that time. Here's one of the scariest horror classics ever made. The 1931, the original Frankenstein, That's with Boris Karloff, Cleveland Coyne, John Bowes, and Mary Clark. It's alive! It's alive! Part of the Universal Horror Series VHS, the 1999 release. I think I showed you that in the previous video. 1987 and 1986. I wish I had the 1980 original from the original MCA Video Cassette Incorporated release. This is from Universal Studios Home Videos, the Horror Classic series, printed on the 30th week of 99. That's when I was probably about 15 at that time. Too bad it's not Bride of Frankenstein with Eliza Lancaster. And then here's a holiday movie, The Bells of St. Mary's, Bing Crosby and Ingrid Bergman. And this is the sequel to the 1944's Going My Way, as Bing Crosby's Father O'Malley. And this is the Republic Pictures release on VHS in 1998. I wish I had like MTA Home Entertainment Clamshell release. Here's what this tape looks like. This is just like when the Betty Boop Identical Collection tapes came out around that time. This tape was printed on February the 16th, 1999. At the time, I was at PS 177, and I was, at the time, I was obsessed with Jackie Gleason when I watched The Honey Was 39 or The Lost Episode, or even the popular Smokey and the Bandit movies with Burt Reynolds. And here's Mannequin from 1987. Mannequin, that's with Andrew McCarthy and Tim Control. Also, G.W. Bailey's in it, the one from the Police Academy. And the black guy is Hollywood. He's so gay in there. This is the Media Home Entertainment 1987. And somebody must have put this into the clamshell. One of these days I have to fix that in the future. Now I can save the clamshell whenever I have some Disney tapes are actually a band. This is what this tape looks like. And this is an ex-rental VHS. Probably this copy has Macrovision. Click a flick video. It's not Netflix one. It's somewhere in the other state. And you get Mannequin 2 right on the Run. That's the sequel to the original Mannequin. And here's the 1950 comedy classic of Harvey. That's almost near Easter. Harvey's a good movie with Jimmy Stewart's, I think he's the Invisible Rabbit. I want you to be Harvey. This is an MCA Home Video 1990 release. At the beginning of this tape has the introduction told by James Stewart when he was alive. Joseph B. Hall was in it too, the one from What Arsenic and Oasis, one of the ants. And Susan Calloway and Jess White was in there too. So what this tape looks like? Yep. It's got to be an early 90s reprint. Too bad Bud and Lou couldn't be in this film, known as Abbott and Costello. This tape was printed on the 27th week of 91, which is at the time, this tape must have replaced with the MCA Universal Home Video logo. We got some other VHS tapes. Here's, I'm sorry about this box packaging, it's kind of dusty. It is the 1986 President movie of Power that stars with Richard Gere, Julie Christie, and Gene Hackman, Kate Kenshaw from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Denzel Washington, and E.G. Marshall, the one from The King Mutiny, and Bernadette Straight, the one she was in the first Poltergeist in 1982. This is from Carl Limbaugh Home Video release. I think I showed you that in my previous update videos. Here's what this tape looks like. Vertical label. Somebody tear us up the print date on it. And here's something I found. I might add to one of the other Mary Tyler Moore VHSs. I got Mary Tyler Moore Volume 2. Double episodes. On this one it has Bless You in My Daughter Now. Air dated it Yep. And then here's another one. Divorce Isn't Everything. These shows are from 1970 to 1977. And it's a 1992 MTM Enterprises release. And this has got to be recorded and run on EP or something. I don't know why I found this by accident. She's gonna make it after all. That's a Mary Tyler Moore TV show theme. You know how much I love Mary Tyler Moore. And then here's something I can sell on eBay. Super Sunday, A History of the Super Bowl. I think I showed you that in my previous update video. This is the 1988 release. Got to be from Fox Hills Video and NFL Films video release. This tape is kind of like faded from the video store. This tape is in great condition. I don't see not that many dust. Yep. This got to be distributed by Media Home Entertainment. Who the hell knows? And here's some other VHS tapes I got when I was in Shenandoah. Babysitter's Club, Babysitters Remember. That's the name of the episode. This has got to be from Kid Vision in 1993. Got to be from Escalestis. That's the name of the book company. I'll be selling this on eBay in the future with the other Babysitters Club tape series. I don't care about that series. Someone must have write it down when someone who lived in a house. Yep. I don't see any print date on it. And here's Wuthering Heights. That stars with Timothy Dalton, the one from The Rocketeer, and he did the James Bond during the late 80s. And this has got to be originally from HBO Video. This is a Courage Video Group 1989 reissue. I prefer the original Wuthering Heights when they have Laurence Olivier and Marie Auberon from 1939. I prefer the 39 original Wuthering Heights. Or there is and I used to have the Wuthering Heights Spanish version. Here's what this tape looks like. Yep. I don't need this, but I'll be selling this on eBay very soon. And I got two other VHS tapes I got. It is Pranklers, something like that, and it's spelled Trancers. The stars with Tim Fortson, Helen Hunt, yep, Art LaFleur, yep. This is the best one VHS release from, gotta be 1985. And this is an ex-Blockbuster video rental. Show what the tape looks like, yep. Label falling off, and this tape is, gotta be 1987 reprint. PC-13, yep. This is the best one release of this movie. I might keep this for a little while. And here's a demo tape of The Hard Way screening VHS. This film stars with Michael J. Fox and James Woods. This screener video was released in '91 by MCA Universal Home Video. And this tape is going to be recorded and run on the EP format. Who knows, there might be Macrovision. This tape was printed on the 30th week of '91, at the time when Universal was celebrating their 75th anniversary, when they changed the Universal logo. And I got some things I got it from the Goodwill thrift store this past Wednesday. Season 2 of Elf. Elf, yeah. I think I showed you the other season, but I got that for gotta be doing as my a Christmas update video from 3 months ago. And this DVD release is from Lion Gates Home Entertainment. Gotta be in 2005. And this is season 2 of it from 1987. I'll show you what this disc looks like. And I do like Elf. I wish I had like elf read-alongs. Episodes 1 through 7, episodes 8 through 14, episodes 15 to 21, and 2 to 25. And this used to be on NBC4. Gotta be on Friday or Saturday nights. I'll be keeping that. And here's some books I got. It's like a percent off from like the Goodwill when I was there the other day. The Bernstein Bears' New Baby by Stan and Jan Bernstein. And this was released by Random House paperback, published in 1974, the original. This gotta be like 80s reprint. This is one of the early days of the Bernstein Bears, before Sister Bear was born. This is like a little bit adapted to Bernstein Bears' Easter Surprise Special from 1981. The one I have it on VHS by Embassy Home Entertainment's Children's Treasures. And here's Richard Scarry on Vacation. That's like another percent off book. Published in 1963, this gotta be a 1976 release. Vacation time, yep, on the train, at the lake. Winter Vacation. God, I do love these books. And here's a rare holy grail of the Wizard of Oz paperback book. And this was published in 1970, made about 52 years ago. It was adapted to Frank Bean's The Wizard of Oz story. And I like the film version, which Judy Garland did in 1939. She usually wears ruby slippers, and I know the Scarecrow in the film version was played by Ray Bolger. There's Jack Haley's the Tin Man. And I like the Cowardly Lion in the film version, played by Burt Lahr. And don't forget, I like Frank Morgan and Margaret Hamilton's The Wicked Witch, directed by Victor Fleming. I guess we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. This book was released from Educational Reading Service in Maplewood, New Jersey. And before we close, here's the bonus that I got awful from the thrift store. Cost like $13. That is like Zenith VHS VCR. And I don't know what number is it, like the model. This VCR was going to be made in the 1980s, and here's like these a little chips on there. This is how you got to turn on the VCR. When I got this VCR, it plays good, but it doesn't rewind and fast forward that much. I can show you that for my future when I do it right on the other channels. I got to find what year is it. The model number is exactly VR 2000. This VCR is going to be made around 1980, 83 and 84. That was back in the early days when VHSs were getting so popular than Betamax. Zenith is just like a good brand, but my favorite brand of beta players I like, Sanyo is the best. So there you have it for today's update. Like I got from the thrift store, like Sharon Door. The other one I just got it from the Goodwill. So please comment or subscribe or ring the bell if you like this new update video, and I'll see you next time that I get more updates. Probably by then I might be like a little bit busy if I have to fix up my room, and I might be busy with everything. So I'll keep in touch. So in the meantime, this is your cameraman, Dave Dusty, saying thanks for watching, and I wish you happy Passover and happy Good Friday and happy Easter. You just take care, and I'll see you next time for more updates. Goodbye, folks, and you have a good day. Bye.